said, well, look, because I mean, there was no asphalt in the boat.
Oh, hey, we're live. How about this? Let's see if we can make this work.
It was totally weird to me. I was like, well, how do you know? And then Matt and them were in there just scraping the floor. And just kept scraping.
There we go. All live. Just out hanging out at DIV. I wonder if anybody can hear this. Anybody watching this?
I would get up.
Ooh, man. There we go. We got 5 people. HD Ed. Jonas, what's up? Jared, what's going on? We're I hope this mic setup sounds all right. Digaholics here. Dude, I'm stoked to have everybody here. Beth Jarvis. There we are. Lisa. All right. Linda Wallace. Cool, man. There's a lot of stuff going on, and this isn't the normal relic room, but hey, Larry Stewart, come on over here and hang out. Brian Little, what's going on? Mark Sexton, hey Mark. Jason, just digging in Virginia, hanging out. Cynthia, man, we got a lot of folks here hanging out. Hey, since you guys are here hanging out, why don't Oh, let's not do that. Reach on over there and click that like button while you're here. So the Digologist, yeah, man. So today has been really good. Check these guys out over here. Talking DIV. That's Mr. Bruce Adwell and Mr. Digging with 7 over there.
And then you got Friendly Frankie.
Jamie Henley. Jamie likes to think that he's the good-looking face of Gone Digging, but so yeah. So it's Lee. Tony is here. John's here. What's up, man? How are you? Let's see that coal you got in your hand. Look at this monster. Dude, what is this thing? 20 or 22? 18? Is it as deep as a normal 18?
I couldn't tell it.
All right.
I can't vouch for that.
Well, it's waterproof.
I was told it was, but
Right on.
Yeah, drink.
So,
Digologist.
No, we did not start today. Today was day 2. We're finishing up from day 2, and tomorrow's day 3. Miss Liz Digging Canucks here, hanging out. We had an incredible day. Our digging partner Ross found a hut and allowed us to assist him in digging that, and we found bullets, we found some buttons, we found a complete bottle, and we found a lever for a Spencer rifle, and we found an ID tag for a soldier. So absolutely incredible day to be had. Just rough, but we had some rough days too. Yesterday was pretty difficult, and it was just good. Today was great, and it made up for it. So, there he is. Come on over here, Ralph. Bruce.
Yes.
How was your day?
It was not as good as y'all's day.
All it takes is one, though.
Yeah, I know.
Bruce knows. He's Bruce, how many pits did you dig today?
2.
So Bruce got into, how many did you dig yesterday?
2.
2?
3 yesterday, 2 today.
So 5. So on average, would you say that I would say 1 in every 10 is a good pit. So you're halfway there.
That's pretty much what John
Yeah.
That's right. 1 in 10 is good.
He might be lucky enough to have 2 in a row and then go full on.
That one y'all got in today was exceptional.
Yeah. And those are probably 1 in every 30.
Yeah.
You know, that was the pit of a lifetime today. So Scott's hanging out in the over there.
It was Scott.
Middle metal. Maybe he'll come over here and hang out. Yeah. So, you know, little Dixie Diggers is here. Sebastian's here. Jonas is at home researching your ID tag. So we did learn he was discharged 10/19/1864. So
Incredible.
yeah, which was posted on DIV. Is that right?
Yeah.
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 So
Petersburg.
Yeah,
he went to Petersburg.
yeah.
Wow.
That was all from his ancestry.
Oh wow. So he was actually in the siege of Petersburg as well. How cool is that, man? So
Like to see the
uh,
battles he was in, where he was at.
Yeah.
Man.
yeah.
That's cool.
Beth says sounds like some great finds. Yeah, we've seen some pretty incredible stuff across the board between you know, whether it was we saw a Mississippi sword belt plate. What's going on, man?
That's what you say.
What's that? You want to come hang out?
Yeah, get up here. Come on.
Come on.
Yes.
Oh.
What's up, man? I'm Matt.
I'm Larry.
Larry Stewart, is that right?
Yep.
So Larry's stopped in to hang out with us, and he's brought some finds with us with him. So this is all the stuff you dug at Fair Oaks.
That's Fair Oaks.
What is that right there?
That's nippers. That's for a round ball where they were clipping them.
Oh, right on. Nice eagle eye,
Yep.
some musket balls. So for you guys, if we can get that in there.
Oh, cool, man.
Ooh, that's really there you go. So he said these are nippers right there. What the long brass or the long
No idea.
nice piece of iron, nice eagle eye, some musket balls, some case shot, and some bullets. So
This is out of Kirtland. That's a
nice. He picked up this. When did you pick that up?
yesterday.
Right on. Nice eagle button. Yeah.
And a colonial flat.
Oh, nice, man. And then this is much earlier than the Civil War, colonial period flat button. So, but very cool, man.
What's my-
How's your hunt been?
It's been tough.
Yeah.
Fair Oaks was difficult. It was pretty consistent once you found the spot that they were in. But
Right.
there's a lot of times it was hard to begin with. It was hard to find a spot. It's the first time I'd ever been to Fair Oaks.
Right.
So like I said, once we found some spots, then we were able to really get into it.
Right.
A lot of artillery there.
Yeah. So Fair Oaks was the hunt prior to this. Thanks, man. That guy right over there got an ID tag. But yeah, Fair Oaks is a tough because it was a battlefield versus here we're talking about dug in camp. That's kind of spread all over the place. I really hope this audio is still good.
You can hear it.
Can you?
Yes.
Cool, man. Cool. So, right on. Where are you going to go tomorrow?
We're probably going to do part of the bean field.
Yeah?
If you know where that is. And
Yeah.
then we're going to work around what's called Button Hill.
Okay.
It's been hit pretty hard, but there still might be something up around there.
Right on.
That's kind of what we're hoping to do probably tomorrow.
Right on, man. Right on. So, yeah, that's awesome. Let's see. I kind of missing a little chat here, but that's all right. Digologist says hello. Yeah, it's getting loud in here, but that's all right. I hope this is all good for everybody in the chat room. We got 21 folks hanging out on a Friday night with us. Happy History Metal Detecting says it's on a bucket list for me. How many have you been?
How many DIVs?
DIVs, yeah.
I think this is my 9th one.
9th DIV. Nice, man.
Yeah.
What's your best DIV find? Or how about your favorite?
Items or the events?
Let's do events first. What was your favorite DIV?
Coles Hill.
How long ago? Recently, or
Yeah, it was the last time we did Coles Hill.
okay?
It was one of those ones where I couldn't turn around without finding something really cool.
That's awesome.
We had eagle buttons. It was just one of those things that was consistent. A lot of times, like today, the only thing I found today was lead. There's nothing wrong with lead, mind you, but all I found was lead.
Right on, man.
And, it's really cool to pop a button or something along those lines.
Yeah, it's the diversity of some of those hunts that make them so much better.
Yeah.
You know,
You get to the point that you haven't dug anything in a while, and you end up digging a piece of iron just because it's something.
right. You're really stretching the limits of what the machine, what you think should be good, because you just want to find something, even though you know better. So I think we all do that. It doesn't matter if it's a GPX or not, right? I mean, we all push the limits, especially when we're not finding something. So I'd be following all to the pits. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what's the turnout here? What do you think? 200?
Yeah.
Is that pretty? That's pretty
I think
consistent.
it's about right. And the pits are kind of specialized. There are people that are very good at doing them.
Yeah.
It is not easy, which I know you know. It's trying to find one. There's a lot of probing that goes on, a lot of test holes that are dug,
Oh yeah.
and it's just sometimes it's the luck of being able to find a piece of iron that leads you into.
That's, I would say, probably 95% of the good pits are found by a iron target. So it's wild, man. It's a lot of fun. You know?
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
there's something in the bottom of that hole.
Yeah, I think it's a thrill of the chase. You know, even like you get in that ash layer. For folks who are listening or watching, is that while we're looking for a pit, you're basically looking for an ash layer. And it was interesting. The hut we were in today had 0 ash layer, had none. In fact, we ended up thinking about giving up on it because there was no ash.
And I've been in the exact opposite, where you go in there, you find an ash layer, and you're actually digging a 19th century fire pit that has 0 artifacts in it whatsoever.
Yeah,
So it is truly the luck of the swing,
man.
and that'll get you into something like that. And then it depends on what's at the bottom of that hole.
That's right. That's right. You just hope for something good. Today we got into that pit. I mean, what the next pit I want to find though is full of bottles.
There was some beautiful bottles. If you look up on some of the websites, there's some gorgeous glass.
We got Ralph got an incredible bottle. I'd bring Ralph on right now, but he's shoving shrimp in his face like they're going extinct. If we had a vehicle, we would have went to DIV. J Mart, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, Old Dominion, Jonas, you got to do that, man. It's fantastic. Finders Keepers here is here. Marty Vista, digging with Marty is here. We got 20 folks hanging out. So, dude, it was an absolute pleasure. I've seen you all over the chat room, and I'm glad you could come hang out. Maybe we'll get you as a guest sometime. So, I mean, it's not that scary.
I'm not that scared.
You're an amateur. We're all amateurs.
All right, well, thank you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming by. Frankie, you want to come hang out with me?
I'll come hang out with the crew at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Frankie.
What's up, fellas?
I think there's some ladies in there, too. We're not.
Ladies, I apologize.
How was your day, man?
My day was horrible.
He's straight to the point. He's not going to. Yep, right now.
It was better than work, though.
Oh, absolutely.
And I was hunting with a hangover until about 1 o'clock. That didn't help. I did that to myself, though.
I have to tell you that I did that on the first day myself.
Yeah.
and it creeped up on me. I don't know how it happened.
I'm probably working on doing it again. So,
Oh,
but, it was tough this morning. I don't know how many miles I walked. I found one button back and one shot musket ball, and then it was nothing. Can slaw and nails. They've been sounding so good lately.
yeah. Oh, cancel. It's gonna kill you.
Yeah,
It's gonna kill you.
Then about the last hour of the hunt, I jumped into this field and I dug up a drop 3 ringer. That made me happy. I was like, sweet, finally. And I just started walking, and then just bullet after bullet after bullet. I ended up
Fire dropped.
It was a combination. It was like 6 dropped and then like 32 fired. But
Oh my God.
I found a bunch of bullets this evening, and it saved me. It made me happy. And tomorrow I'm just looking for brass.
Yeah.
I don't think my case will hold any more bullets, so I need to put some brass in there. Brass or glass. I'll be
Yeah.
happy with either one.
That's right.
So, but it's just so much land, and you really don't know where to go.
Do you know how big this place is? Like,
If I had to guess, it's got to be 3,000 acres.
yeah, I think we're knocking down on a huge piece of property. So, I mean, you literally could walk around all day with a metal detector and not hit the same place twice.
It's overwhelming, really.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have that much land that you can just go wherever you want. I mean, your chances of finding something are definitely there. Your chances of not, well, that's there too. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Metal Detecting NYC, hello. Metal Detecting in Alaska. Keith, how are you doing, my friend? Nice to see you on. Did you get to Wisconsin Hill? Yeah, you've been on
Yeah,
Wisconsin.
Jonas, I went there, man, but there was so many people there. I had to cut my game back to 4, and I don't like running my game lower than 6. I don't like interfering with other people either. It kind of irritates me if people get real close and your machine starts, whoa. So I'll walk away from people, and I probably spent maybe 35 minutes on that hill, and I dug up some nails, man.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, they sounded good. They didn't break or anything. That's just how it is.
So we'll be here until tomorrow, and then everybody will be packing up and rolling out. Any buckles found? Yes, the most incredible buckles probably. I mean, I've never personally seen one. What Mississippi sword belt plate?
That could have been mine,
It could have been anybody's.
but I wasn't there. I was on the other side of the property.
Someone found a CS tongue with an Equinox today. A very nice find. If anyone's wondering, that the Mississippi sword belt plate, the last one I saw for sale was like $18,000. So
That would have made my year.
yeah.
So,
Bottle caps. Brian says the weather has turned for the better. Time to get out and get digging. Absolutely.
the bugs are coming out, though, man. I got hit in the face like 20 times by gnats and little mosquitoes today. And I don't like that stuff.
So for metal detecting in Virginia, or metal detecting NYC, digging in Virginia is an organized relic hunt that's held twice a year. And it is considered invitational only. It's a sign up through mytreasurespot.com. And then you go through and you follow all the rules and you get signed up, and then they invite you. It's a lot of fun, and obviously we end up hanging out with some of the coolest folks I've ever met. In fact, the Hoover boys stopped by just a few moments ago, and I talked to Kurt, Bill, and Bob. So for you guys hanging out in the chat, we actually will we'll have Kurt, Bill, and Bob on a interview probably in the next month or so. But we're going to play to their schedules. We're all busy people, but it should be a lot of fun. Old Dominion Diggers, Jonas says the ABC dug at the JGD. He had just walked right over an hour before the guy dug it using his dais, and the spot was giving him crazy EMI.
You need that GPX, Jonas.
Yeah.
Just you got to get one.
But that was dug. That JGD buckle was dug in cancel mode though, right? With a GPX.
I think so. That's what I was told. I'm not either that or BLSD.
I can't.
It was only like 3 inches deep.
Yeah.
You could have dug it either one.
Right. So Lincoln Central, what's up? Pyro Al 1995 said he's heading back to his insulator dump in a few days. It's going to rain till Tuesday. This guy's got an insulator dump that he's dug like 20,000 insulators out of. And like some super rare ones. That's pretty cool, man. I mean, why would they dump insulators in one place like that? He knows all the history of it, but
The insulator, man. We're gonna have to get you on here for a show one night.
yeah, Pyro Owl, dude. We'll have to do a show about this. Absolutely,
I'd like to see
man. So, Bass Bros, what's going on, my friend? What's that?
693 views on the bottom.
Awesome, man.
Pretty pimping. You should have
Wow.
it here right now so you can
Wow.
just show everybody.
So,
I found this bottle today.
is he on YouTube? Oh, where'd he go? I think he went back to the room. So we've been hanging out. Who else? Dig Dogs has been here. Tennessee Jeff, Digging with Seven. We were on Relics Radio. Tony Hostetler. Who else? The Hoover Boys have been here. It's been fun. Will Johnson. Yeah.
Lincoln Central Coins. You buy coins. Do you find them? I'm
Where's
just
that?
curious.
Lincoln does all kinds of cool stuff, man. You gotta get on the YouTube. Bro.
I don't mess with YouTube much, man.
You'll be a YouTube sensation.
Y'all hear that? I'm not sure if I buy it, but it sounds good.
Yeah, Lincoln does all kinds of cool stuff.
Cool deal, man. That's mainly what I look for is coins. I always find everything but coins, but I do find a lot of coins too. So I'm a coin guy myself.
Yeah, he finds some cool coins too. No more who? Yeah. So let's Ralph, you'll slide in.
Get on up in here, Ralph. Hey, it was good chatting with y'all, fellas. I look forward to seeing y'all's finds and chatting with y'all in the future. Until then, cheers.
We're gonna slide one drink in for another. That doesn't. by the way, so hold on. So my silly face sticker, I gave one to each of the Hoover Boys, and they were like, "This is ridiculous," and I said, "Yes, it is." So So this is your Al's first DIV. So aside from this afternoon, how was your DIV experience?
It's been frustrating, no doubt. It's been a lot of fun, but learning this new machine is turning. It's definitely difficult. It's totally different than hunting in the normal ground that we hunt in and around Richmond area.
Yeah, it's tough. The other thing is that you don't realize is that there are so many other people around, and then like there's this weird, unnatural like pressure. Like you have to find something, but you really don't have to find anything.
True.
But you want to.
You want to.
And it's like increased, you know?
And I think being
I know that guy over there has to.
Yeah. I think being a rookie actually helped me day one. Today we kind of settled in a little bit, and it was slow going for most of the day until we got to that pit.
Yeah.
And then it became what I think DIV is all about. You know?
It is. And it's crazy that happens that way.
it's a different mindset. It's not surface relics. You know, it's stuff that gets you into finding the things that you'd never find on the surface.
Right.
Yeah.
And these places are the places that you can go and really find something you never had the opportunity to find.
No.
Like those cross cannons today.
Yeah.
I've never had. I felt like I should have been able to find them at some of the places, but some of the places we hunt are really late war, and they just didn't have it.
Yep.
You know. So, flash in your pan. What is going on, my friend? James guy. James, I've had enough of you already. So shouldn't you be working or sleeping or changing the air conditioner? James works with me, and he keeps the air conditioner set at -0. Yeah. So iron dirt. It's like being able to hear a bullet on top of a manhole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes,
True.
man.
True.
Sometimes. It's tough. But I don't think we prepare for these situations as much as we should. We don't go and hunt the iron infested areas because we look for really deep spots. You know, it's interesting for sure. So, you know,
Yeah.
tomorrow
we go back, we find another pit, we go back to work.
Yep.
I think that's a strategy.
And if you don't find anything else after the last bit,
Go home happy.
yep.
Yep. Spent time with my buddies and got to see some incredible. I mean, Ross's ID tag. What else needs to be said? I mean,
Yeah.
I'll probably will never hold another one of those in my hand ever.
Is that Tennessee Jeff? Tell Jeff to come in here. He just went over that way. Somebody go get a fool. I didn't call Tennessee Jeff a fool on video, but I just did. Yeah, you know, it's what it is. If we don't find anything else, the cross cannons for me made it possible. So
It's been an incredible experience. Those of you that are out there, if you have ever questioned whether or not you want to come to one of these events, I can tell you that you do. You absolutely do. Get in there, sign up, try to become a part of it. It's been a great time.
yeah, absolutely. The Buckneys, what's up? You found a meteorite. Very cool. Yeah, you know what? So I found something today that everybody would be happy to find, but it absolutely drove me insane.
Matt comes across the field with a clump of dirt in his hand, and all you can see is the reeded edge of a coin. And we were all pretty excited.
You'll love this, Frankie. So I find a reeded edge coin, and I pop it open because I'm standing right in the middle of a federal camp, and I dig a 1875 CC Seated Liberty dime. CC, so it was good. It was a good coin, but
Great coin.
I felt guilty that I was so disappointed about a seated dime. So you want to come hang out with me?
Yeah, man.
Get in here.
An 1875 seated.
That's right.
Middle of a Yankee camp. What about that?
Yeah.
Can I say that word here?
Yeah. Well, I think you can say Yankees. So, Mr. Tennessee Jeff, coming here to hang out with us.
Glad to be here.
I'm glad to have you.
Oh yeah.
What? How was your day?
It was pretty good. I just ended up. I dug a couple of 3-foot holes, found 2 pieces of glass, and then I decided to go after a couple of fired bullets, and then so ended up finding about 30 fired bullets. So,
That's all right.
I mean, it is what it is. It's still Civil War relics, and of course they're kind of easy to find. And
Yeah.
So tomorrow, I think I'm going to go put the small coil on, and then go through the iron and see what I can find.
On through the iron. That's the best thing you can do, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, this farm's been hunted quite a bit, so it's really hard to find surface finds unless you search through the iron.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, and And that's really the name of the game. And I don't think, kind of what me and Ralph were talking about, we don't think people that really prepare for hunting in that kind of iron.
No.
You know, everybody's like, oh, there'll be a little bit of iron here and there, but some of those places are just blanketed.
Oh yeah, if you hunt old home sites and then you see how many square nails and everything like that is there, you've got maybe 100 acres of that. So I mean, solid iron pretty much. And of course, there's tons of relics under that iron.
Yeah, in fact, lots of my cannon pieces I found today were because of Bruce's idea of stripping off some of that top layer and pulling those nails, because I knew I was in the area that I thought there should be more pieces. As soon as I pulled it, Jamie goes, "Hey, stop! There's a piece of a cannon laying right there." You know,
how would you like to get a big sifter up here and then just start like maybe a front end loader and just start
I was thinking about a D9 dozer, about 4 inches off at a time.
Wouldn't that be?
Is that too big? You know, just pull it off and then just hunt behind.
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
Yeah. And then of course, I mean, if you go, say right at plow, say 8 inches,
right,
and then leave what the plow hadn't got, and then can you imagine the bottles that we would find?
I couldn't imagine. But you know, the interesting part is that Ralph's bottle wasn't much more than 12 inches in the ground.
Yeah,
12 inches.
Yep.
Man,
we commented on how amazing it was that something so shallow could remain whole.
Yeah, and of course I seen it was laying flat.
It was laying flat.
And I wonder over its lifetime how close the plow has got to that dog.
We were talking about that too, and I don't think a plow really. Can you imagine the amount of machinery it would take to truly deep plow one of those fields with all that rock?
Oh yeah, it takes a lot.
It's such a hard surface, you know.
Yeah. So I know we have, like in the Middle Tennessee, of course, our ground is nothing like oil pepper, and then we've got when we deep plow, it's 18 inches, and then
oh wow,
yeah, I mean they deep plow a field, and of course that brings up a lot of Native American artifacts.
Yeah, we need to bring those guys over here.
Yeah, I mean it would. It would do good. Now I don't know if they could get through the rock and stuff like you have here, but I mean we have some pretty good soil.
Right.
Now we have a lot of bedrock. Now, you'll find a lot of tips to the deep plow where they hang big bedrock
And
pieces
break
and break them off. So,
Yeah.
but it's a different world. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
here and there.
So what are you gonna do tomorrow?
Well,
You said that the small coil and the iron.
yeah,
How
I'm
small?
going to go. I've got the 10x5.
10x5.
Yeah, I'm going to try the small coil and just search through the iron. And I know where you guys dug that hut today. I mean, there's still a lot of relics left, and it's just that covered with iron.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I think that you'll do just fine. I mean, I was amazed. I used that 18 to pick out some really good targets, but I was really amazed that it could do it. And I thought to myself, man, if I could put a smaller coil on here,
Yeah.
I'd be a lot better.
Well, see, after using the 15-inch double D, what is it? The ultimate double D.
Yeah.
After using it for about 30 minutes, man, my arm was gone. Then I went into a 15x18.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a little bit lighter. Of course, it's a butterfly.
Right.
And of course, my arm was still done. And then, of course, I used it to the rest of the day and done pretty good.
It's a nice coil. I really like it because it is waterproof.
It is waterproof.
So that makes a
means
huge
it
difference.
sure does.
So
It's if you're out there early in the morning and you have the dew on, you don't have to worry about the water.
Yeah. So for a lot of folks who don't know that we're at Digging in Virginia tonight, and today is the second day of the hunt, which is an organized relic hunt here in Central Virginia. Even though folks travel from all over the country to come, how long did it take you to get here?
About 10 hours.
10 hours. Yeah.
So, and I mean, it's a good trip. I mean, we enjoy just the scenery,
Right.
getting out of Middle Tennessee, and then we drive through the mountains, and so it's a pretty good trip.
Yeah, it's cool. We got to hang out. We get to dig a little bit before the hunt, and we had a great time.
Yeah,
So-
we sure did.
But yeah, it's great, man. Thanks for stopping by, and hanging out with me. I appreciate
Well,
it.
anytime, man.
Well, we'll get a beer after this over
Oh
there.
yeah. I'm not going too far.
I know you're not. I know you're not. So, hey, that's Tennessee Jeff. Go over and check out his channel on YouTube. He's got a great channel, always producing lots of hunts. You'll have a video of this, right?
Yes, we will.
Yeah, very cool. So, we got all kinds of cool folks here hanging out in the chat room. And since you're here hanging out, why don't you reach down and click that thumbs up button? Ross,
Yeah.
you want to come kick it?
The man of the hour. Woo.
Sure, we kick your thumbs up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ross Walker.
What's going on?
He is a Virginia digger aficionado. Oh, you're going to play that back on me. It must be a line out the door. I'm not sure about that, but that's all right. Ross, you have a good day.
We had a great day. We worked hard. We've been working hard. Many a DIV, and we were due for a good day.
I think that's the case.
I mean, we've dug countless huts. We've dug pits.
We've dug mediocre huts that had a few things in them. We've dug huts, more huts than not, that had nothing in them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So for folks who don't know what we're talking about, we are talking about the winter quarters that a American Civil War soldier stayed in for, in this case, 4 months when they camped during the winter of 1863 into 1864. So Digging with Seven says it couldn't have happened to a better group of guys. We absolutely appreciate it, man. Uper Diggers here. Cliff. Right on, Cliff. Who else is here? Saw some Bottle Top Bandits. Hello. One good signal in the middle of a bed of nails.
Yeah.
A sea of nails, actually.
Yep. That's all it takes. Just got to find that one signal that everybody else walks by. This one, I can't believe anybody ever missed it. And like we talked about before, if anybody did get the signal, they might have dug down and just found nothing but iron. And they were like, oh, crap, this is an iron target, and walked away from it. But when you dig huts, when you dig pits, you know that's a good sign.
Right.
That's what you want to see. And that hut turned out to be epic.
Yeah. As soon as we saw that barrel band, it was like game on.
It was probably a good 20 inches down to start with, and then that was laying on the floor of the hut. Evidently, the hut, the way it was aligned, where the chimney was, when the farmers came back from after the war and the farmers wanted to farm their land again, they just shoved it into the actual hut itself.
So I'll do my best. I don't know if that's gonna. So I'll tell you what, we will. If you guys go over and check out Sift and Shovel Relics on Facebook, you can see a picture of the bottle that came out of the pit, and then the ID tag. I don't need. You can kind of see it there. Well, what does the ID tag read that you found?
William Quinn is the soldier's name. Massachusetts 1st Light Artillery. Entered service August, don't know the date yet, of 1861. And some people have done some research for me, and super grateful. I haven't had a chance to really look to see what they found, but as far as we know, I think somebody said he was 19 years old.
Yep.
Yes. Awesome. So yeah, young boy, young man, serving his country. It's awesome. It's an awesome piece of history. I'd like to find out exactly what battles he fought in, and just anything about him. So that's cool. Yeah. Yep. Somebody said he actually was at the siege of Petersburg.
Yeah.
Which is cool. That's right down the road from where I live. So.
Yeah. So muster dates. I mean, there's all kinds of cool stuff to be found out about Mr. Quinn, which is really neat.
Yeah, and we were in his living quarters. Which
Yeah.
is awesome. Yeah.
We were in the spot that he lived for 4 months.
Like Jamie said, when Jamie rolled that thing out the dirt, he's the first one to touch it since Quinn touched that thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
And the thought of that.
Oh, I told you that. To me, that was probably the coolest thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
My maybe the whole hunt.
Yep.
It actually gave you chills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we think about bullets as discarded items and stuff like that, and like we hold special reverence for items that have somebody's name on it. But bullets are the same way, and we kind of are nonchalant about that, especially like the carved stuff. Right.
A car bullet has, in my opinion, is probably more meaning to us than a regular gun.
Right. Right.
I mean, car, you know somebody.
Yeah, they took the
I don't know
time.
what it is about it. I mean, you know somebody had it in their hand all the time, but it's something about the car that was more personal.
Right.
When you can tie a name, a regiment, and dig in deep to it, I mean, that's awesome.
And everything.
It's so personal. What's this?
Right.
It's killer.
Everything, yeah, because of that one little piece of brass, everything that came out of there will always be associated to him.
Yep.
And that's through us, through. Yep. Really neat. Really incredible.
Quinn had lice, by the way.
Yeah.
We found his
He
lice.
did have lice.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you that. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, but I mean, the best part is that I'm out here with all my buddies. We're all having a good time. We're laughing, we're joking. You know, that's the
There's
best
plenty
part.
to laugh at.
That's right.
We got plenty of
Just having a good
jokes.
time digging.
So,
And it's also a little easier on the shoulder when you're not swinging that monster machine. You can take a break and just use the lash tool for a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot easier.
yeah.
So hopefully first thing tomorrow we're getting rolling.
Yeah, we're going to do our best tomorrow, see if we can find one. So,
I've never had 3 people fuss at me so fast in all my life.
Yeah.
I feel bad. So, right on, man. Bottle Top Bandit says that's cool. He's excited to get out hunting. He's got a new AT Pro coming.
Cool.
Excited to have a nice detector. Absolutely, man. That's
Yeah, man.
that's
a great
fantastic.
machine.
Absolutely great machine. But yeah, we're gonna do it again tomorrow. I think we got time for one more person. So Jeffrey, come on, bro. Come on, I put him on the spot now. That's all right. I can't help. I can't fill that up. What's up, bro? So this is my friend Jeffrey. I don't want to butcher your last name. Zaboden.
Z-Man.
From North Carolina Dirt Detectives.
That's me.
I got that all right. So you've been at both hunts, right?
Yes, sir.
How was the first hunt? So for people who don't know, this is 2 back-to-back hunts. One for 3 days at a different location and 3 days again. 6 days. How many hours a day?
Yeah, probably 10 hours a day. Today's definitely 5th day digging. I am wore out. Like, I'm tired.
Yeah. And how was the first hunt? We talked about it. It was a battlefield site.
Fair Oaks was the soil there was not as hot as it was. I'm hunting with the Equinox, so
Right.
I'm struggling a bit compared to all you other guys, you know, swinging GPXs and stuff. But I found a few targets. Fair Oaks, I got a spur. I got a few
Nice.
bullets.
Nice, man.
So, you know what I mean? I found a few targets. Here at Brandy Rock, I found some stuff too, but definitely struggling on depth.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest issue is that some of the VLF machines can handle the hot ground. I mean, there are places in Brandy Rock that the GPX can't handle.
Right.
You'll walk in and it'll false every 2-3 feet.
Right.
You know, this is the worst ground that I personally know to hunt in. But that's good to know that if you have a VLF machine like an Equinox, you can come out and you can do all right.
Yeah, you can find a few things. At the same time, like I say, I was hunting some guys with some GPXs. You know, they'd get a definite bullet signal. I'd go in there and maybe swing over it. You know, a 10-inch bullet, I'm missing it. I'm not going to make it. So
Right.
My hope is about a carat or less.
Right.
So
Well, the other part is that you can go in with an Equinox in places that those guys really have a hard time with.
That's true. Close to fence lines, stuff like that. You know,
Right.
maybe pick up a few things.
Right. So you just got to make it as good as you can make it.
That's it. And like I say, just being here, the experience, seeing all you guys, the GPXs dig deep targets, good stuff come out of the ground. Yeah.
Not
Awesome.
today.
What's
Not a live stream.
Whoa.
We got a new pin pointer.
Whoa.
Believe it or not, their jokes on and off camera all the time. So,
See, we got a coin in there.
I bet it has an on-off switch too, doesn't it? So right
Is
on.
that a Pharaoh? It's fine.
Oh my god!
I heard one of those was found.
One of them was. One of them was.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh,
Dude. Fantastic.
so many jokes. But yeah, so what are you gonna do tomorrow?
I'm gonna go flow. I'm probably gonna stay close to the truck.
Gotcha.
Like I say, I've walked my legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on, man. What DIV number is this for you?
Oh, this is on my third experience.
Third. So you did 2 back-to-back?
Yep.
And then I actually met you in the last one at Beauregard, right?
Beauregard, yep.
Right.
He was that flying one. Yep.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
mean, I was following you along before that.
Right on. So, hey, you guys go out and check out North Carolina Dirt Detectives on Facebook,
Yep.
YouTube, Instagram.
Sure. Yeah, we got a few posts on
Instagram. Send them an email. Tell them hi.
Cool.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Thanks for coming and kicking it.
All right.
So we made it 46 awesome minutes with
People we got hanging around.
22 people, 20 likes. Thanks for everybody hanging out. Fishing the Dream. Thanks for stopping in. We are probably gonna wrap this up pretty soon here. It is 9:30 on a Friday night. I still have to go pack my room up, make sure all my stuff is clean, straight. More importantly, I got to go to bed. So we will put out a video on Tuesday and then another one on Thursday. We'll also do a live stream next week. I don't know what we're going to do, but we've met all kinds of cool people. So maybe we'll get some of those folks, but definitely look forward to the Hoover Boys. Again, if anybody's interested in being on the live stream, tell them about their metal detecting, their coin roll hunting, their whatever treasure hunting you'd like to do. Please let me know. I'd love to have you on there. So, Marty, thank you. As you guys know, I say every week, if you can't go out and find history, I hope you get to go out and make history some way, somehow over the next week. My name is Matt. This has gone Digging from everybody here at Digging in Virginia. We hope you have a great night and a great week.